So, you're interested in beating those video games. You want your quarters to go farther. Well, sit back and listen carefully. The secrets, techniques, and skills to master the play and to extend your playing time on all the latest and most popular video games are contained in this album. The author, Curtis Hord, is an Atari Champion finalist. On this record, Curtis reveals the strategies and tips which helped to make him one of the most skilled players in America. So listen well and learn from him how you too can become a skilled player, have hours of fun, and conquer the video craze. Good luck!
This is
Richmond SoulRadio.com.
And now, our feature presentation.
Here's the man who can, the man with the music, the man with the music. Here's the man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, yet again, and welcome to this edition of The Bopst Show.
Permit me to introduce myself. The name is Mr. Kicks. I dwell in a dark dominion away down by the river Styx. The devil has sent me here because I'm full of wicked tricks, and I'm such a popular fellow among all you lunatics. I teach a course in ruination from the devil's text to fools who can't withstand temptation. Step right up your necks. I hail from a hot old hellhole down along the river Styx. Allow me to introduce myself. The name is Mr. Kicks. When an old wolf starts prowling out among the young lambs howling, don't you know he's looking for kicks? When a young cat full of sly tricks spends his evenings chasing fly chicks, 10 to 1 he's looking for kicks. Kicks is always in demand because Kicks is full of fun and laughter. Lots of folks get out of hand because it's only Kicks. They're after shady lady and her lover, operating undercover. She knows sin and virtue don't mix. Her mama raised her prim and proper, but now wild horses couldn't stop her when she's on a manhunt for kicks. For kicks. Looking for kicks. Yeah, just kicks. Nothing but kicks. I'm Satan's sinful servant sent to get you in a fix. So look me up just anytime. The name is Mr. Name is Mr. Name is Mr. Kicks.
And that is my good friend Oscar Brown Jr. with a tune he wrote for me entitled Mr. Kicks. And there is a great story behind how that song came to be. Oscar and I were hanging out when David Gilmour was laying down tracks for what would become Dark Side of the Moon. Maybe you've heard of it. A lot of people don't know this, but what you're hearing, it's not David Gilmour playing guitar. No. It's David Gilmour giving a rusty trombone to a 3-legged tabby kitten he had imported at great expense. Roger Waters was so upset by this. From a little old crippled, keep-bone-damaged colossitude in Hopewell, Virginia, who made a handsome living painstakingly training cats to mimic electric guitars when air was blown ever so carefully into their nether regions. Boy, David got every last bit of emotion out of that cat. He called him Magic Juice, and his face glistened for weeks after the recording. So anyway, Oscar and I are hanging out with a couple of lesbian midgets doing our best Gary Coleman impressions, which was strange because both Oscar and I were big Todd Bridges fans. So anyway, we had the Nutty Buddies quarters to the dime. I'm going to step out of here for a moment. Jeez, sometimes he doesn't know when to shut up. Whew. It's a good story, but a little too long for this broadcast, considering that the Bopst Show is all about music, such as this.
How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. Make yourself at home. We got diesel or some of that homegrown. Sit back in your throne, turn off your phone, cause this is our zone. Videos, televisions, 64s, PlayStations, Webb Henry with precision, a few herbs and a bit of Benson. But don't forget the Rizzler. Lean like the Tower of Pisa. These are Oasia, and this is a day in the life of a geezer. For this ain't a club track. Pull out your sack and sit back. Whether you white or black, smoke weed, chase brown or toot rock. We're on a mission, support the cause, sign a petition, summon all your wisdom. The music's a gift from the man on high, the Lord and his children. Triple team Uru boys, come rain or snow, the Buddha flows. You don't know? Stand on the corner, watch the show, cause life moves slow. Sort your shit out then roll. Sex, drugs and on the dole. Some men rise, some men fall. I hear you call, stand tall now. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. I'm just spitting. Think I'm ghetto, stop dreaming. My data's streaming. I'm giving your bird them feelings. Touch your toes and touch the ceiling. We walk the tightrope of street cred. Keep my dogs fed, all jungle or garage heads. Gold teeth, Valentinos and dreads now. You were verbally slapped up, physically tipped up, spinally ripped up. I do the science on my laptop, and I get my boys mashed up. You're listening to the streets. You'll bear witness to some amazing feats. Bravery in the face of defeat. All line up and grab your seat. Cause Tony's got a new motor, SR Nova, driving like a joyrider. Speed into the corner, your mother warned you it's a sound system banger. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. My underground train runs from Mile End to Ealing, from Brixton to Bounds Green. My spitting's dirty, my beats are clean, so smoke weed and be lean. I step out my yard through the streets. In the dead heat, all I got's my spirit and my beats. I play fair, don't cheat, and keep the gangsters sweet. Turn the page, don't rip it out at your age. Move to the next stage. Lock the rage inside the cage. Like SK, it's a new day. But don't take the shortcut through the subway. It's pay or play, these geezers walk the gangway. Deep-seated urban decay. Deep-seated urban decay. Rip down posters alike from last week's big garage night and the next Tyson fight. I cook them at 90 degrees Fahrenheit and don't copy the copyright. I got them in my sights. Blind them with the lights. Take them to dizzy new heights. Blind them with the lights. Blind them with the lights. Dizzy new heights. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this? Original pirate material. You're listening to the streets. Lock down your aerial. How's it come to this?
You're listening to The Bopst Show.
One summer evening, drunk to hell, I sat there nearly lifeless. An old man in the corner sang where the water lilies grow. And on the jukebox, Johnny sang about a thing called love. And it's how are you, kid, and what's your name, and how did you bloody know? In blood and death, 'neath a screaming sky, I lay down on the ground, and the arms and legs of other men were scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed, then cursed, then prayed, then bled some more. And the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that was looking at me. But when we got back, labeled parts 1 to 3, there was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. And a rove, and a rove, and a rove, and I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. I looked at him, he looked at me. All I could do was hate him. While Ray and Philomena sang of my elusive dreams, I saw the streams, the rolling hills where his brown eyes were waiting. And I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So drunk to hell, I left the place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. A hungry sound came across the breeze, so I gave the walls a talking. I heard the sounds of long ago from the old canal, and the birds were whistling in the trees where the wind
And that is the Pogues off their second release, Rum, Sodomy, and the Lash, with the perfect tune for a summertime pair of brown eyes. From Austin, Texas, we heard Rocky Erickson and the Aliens with the rockin' little tune, I Think of Demons. And we started off that block of music with The Streets from their debut release, Original Pirate Material, with Has It Come to This?
แล้วก็ตกไปห้องน้ำเองทำมันเสียเองทำงานอะไรเอาที่อะไรโอ้โน่นอะไรกางเกงในใครแล้วมันแลกออกมาให้อยู่ตรงกลางวางหาให้อยู่ตรงกลางวางหาสีกรมมาหรือว่าสีดำส่งมาสีดำกางเกงในแลกออกมาทำหัวใจซาแทบมาตายแล้วอะไรนั้นมันเป็นแนวอะไรนั้นมันเป็นแนวแล้วก็ส่อแววแสงสีมาโอ้ยไปเลยมันแลบออกมาให้อยู่ตรงกลางก็วางขาให้อยู่ตรงกลางก็วางขาสีกรมมาทาหรือว่าสีดำส่งมันสีดำนั่งระวังหน่อยคนดีโปรดเห็นใจพี่ที่ต้องมองช้ำมองไปแล้วไม่ได้ครามมองไปแล้วไม่ได้ครามแล้วไม่ได้ทำแล้วมันช้ำใจอะไรเอานี่อะไรโน่นอะไรกางเกงในใครแล้วมันแลกออกมาให้อยู่ตรงกลางก็วางขาให้อยู่ตรงกลางก็วางขาสีกรมมาทาหรือว่าสีดำส่งไปเป็นสีดำถ้าได้ทำจำชีวิตขอสู้เต็มที่ไม่ต้องขังใครมองดูแล้วสุสาใจมองดูแล้วสุสาใจแล้วก็ต้องไปห้องน้ำเองทำมันเสียเองงานอะไรเอาที่อะไรก็โน่นอะไรกางเกงในใครแล้วมันแลกออกมาให้อยู่ตรงกลางก็วางขาให้อยู่ตรงกลางก็วางขาสีกรมมาทาหรือว่าสีดำส่งมาสีดำกางเกงในแลกออกมาทำหัวใจซาแต่ปาตายแล้วอะไรนั้นมันเป็นแนวอะไรนั้นมันเป็นแนวแล้วก็ส่อแววแสงสีมา
From the Sublime Frequencies release, Thai Pop Spectacular 1960 to 1980.
That was,
and I'm most certainly going to butcher this name, so bear with me as I give it a sportsman's try. The name
Of the group?
Kabon, Garn, Your, Yod,
Young.
with a tune that translates into English as "Look whose underwear is showing."
Ms. Pac-Man. This game is the same as Pac-Man, except that the patterns of the mazes on which you play are different. Another difference is the fruit which appear for extra bonus points. They do not remain still. They come out one side and try to make it to the other side without your eating them. Since the object and play of the game are the same as those of Pac-Man, the strategies you use to beat the game will be the same. Wait until all 4 creatures are near you just before you eat the flashing dot. Make sure to clear the screen except for 1 or 2 regular dots before eating the last flashing dot, and go after all extra point fruits which appear. Here's the technique I use for the first pattern of Ms. Pac-Man. Try to eat all the dots by first getting the bottom line and then work your way to the top. At the top there's a row of dots that is very easy to get trapped in. Try to get to this area when the creatures are far from it. If the creatures start to approach and get very close to you, you may have to escape before finishing off those dots. Then go back to finish them off later in the game when the creatures are at a distance. When you've successfully completed pattern 1, there will be a tune and a new pattern will appear, one which has its own tough spots. At the top of pattern 2, there's a loop that is very easy to get trapped in, so try to get the dots in that loop first. When you appear at the bottom of the screen, go right up to that loop before all 4 creatures have a chance to come out. If you are able to get to the dots in that loop first, you'll do well on the screen. In pattern 3, there's a loop at the bottom that's easy to get trapped in, so go after the dots in there first. Here there are switchbacks that make it easy to lose the creatures. The switchbacks are areas that the creatures can't make it through because the lane zigs and zags too quickly. Since the creatures can't maneuver that well, they will go back out of that lane and you can make it through these areas safely. Since the patterns in Ms. Pac-Man are all different, you must ad-lib mainly and rarely do the same thing twice.
with the master. God is a master, make you rock a little faster. And everybody have a love, is your master. God is a master, is a jumping master. And he's a master in a cover, in a plaster. And he's a master in a conscious master. So me tell you, Jaja singing with the master. And so me tell you, say, Aja happy me master. And it's a master, make you dance little faster. And it's a master, no jumping master. And it's a master, I'm a righteous master. And it's a master, I'm a conscious master. And if you try better sing about the master. Yes, jumping master. Mikey Jenny, the music master. Rose Radical, the jumping master. Some of them a play jumping master. King Toby are the dub plate master. Prince Jammy are the mixing master. Scientist is my apprentice master. He never miss, this a master. As Spider-Man him a pick up, this a master. Deadly him a nice up the master. Deadly him a nice up the master. And it's a one and it's a studio master. And it's a one and it's a worldwide master. And it's a
Yeah, I was in the right.
Christopher Walken. I don't care if you can come. summer night. Say goodbye. It's over now. It's over now. You live fast, die old. I just wanna love. I don't wanna die. I just wanna love. Live fast, die old. I just wanna love. Don't wanna die. I just wanna love. Live fast, die old. I just wanna love. I don't wanna die. I just wanna love. Live fast, die old. Don't wanna die. I just wanna love. Tutti quelli che non mi han saputo amare, per tutti quelli che non mi han saputo dare, impedito di brillare, impedito di donare, impedito di vivere, impedito di brillare, per voi che non sapete mai cosa dare, per voi che mi avete impedito di brillare, tutti quelli che non mi han saputo amare, per tutti quelli. Let's do it again, Hannah. Live fast, die old. Don't wanna die. I just wanna love. And here is live fast, die old. Don't wanna die. I just wanna love. Live fast, die old. Don't wanna die. I just wanna love. Live fast, die old.
You are listening to
The Bopst Show.
While Lois said, "Can I buy you another glass of wine, my dear?" "Thank you, son. That's kind of you. It's so nice to know somebody cares. These days there's so much going on. I don't think nobody really wants to know. I may be just an has-been song, but I know how it feels to grow old. Yeah, I guess that's right. You can find me here most any night, just looking round the room, staring at the walls and lights. It's funny, I remember 5 or 6 years ago, I'd say, I'd stand right here at this bar with my friends who passed away and drink 3 times the wine I can drink today. Yep. I know how it feels to grow old. I know what they're saying, son. There goes that old crazy broad again. Well, I may be mad at that, but I've seen enough
what it's like to have a graveyard as a friend. 'Cause that's where they all are, boy. All of them. It don't seem likely I'll have those kinds of friends again. I sure do hate you have to go, but it's been great talking to you, and I hope I'll see you the next time you're passing through. You know, it's like I said, there's so much going on. I don't really think nobody wants to know. But you keep well, my friend, and don't give another thought to me. 'Cause I'm gonna ignore all the rest. I've got my memories.
And that is Betty Lavette from her new release, The Scene of the Crime, with Talking Old Soldiers. From Germany, we heard Munk from their debut release, Cloudbuster, with Live Fast, Die Old. Mickey Drake clocked in with a tune from his essential release, World War III, with the tune Jumping Master. And we started this all off with a mashup of Chris Ord telling you how to win at Miss Pac-Man, mixed with Richard Cranwell's instrumental, The Japanese Lullaby.
Now you
That's the Dead Kennedys with Holiday in Cambodia.
There is no dark side in the moon, really. Matter of fact, it's all dark. The only thing that makes it look light is the sun.
I don't know, I was really drunk at the time.
Do you have feelings of inadequacy? Do you suffer from shyness? Do you sometimes wish you were more assertive? If you answered yes to any of these questions, ask your doctor or pharmacist about tequila. Tequila is the safe, natural way to feel better and more confident about yourself and your actions. Tequila can help ease you out of your shyness and let you tell the world that you're ready and willing to do just about anything. You'll notice the benefits of tequila almost immediately, and with a regimen of regular doses, you can overcome any obstacles that prevent you from living the life you want to live. Shyness and awkwardness will be a thing of the past, and you'll discover many talents you never knew you had. Stop hiding and start living with tequila. Tequila may not be right for everyone. Women who are pregnant or nursing should not use tequila. However, women who wouldn't mind nursing or becoming pregnant are encouraged to try it. Side effects may include dizziness, nausea, vomiting, incarceration, erotic lustfulness, loss of motor control, loss of clothing, loss of money, loss of virginity, delusions of grandeur, table dancing, headache, dehydration, dry mouth, and a desire to sing karaoke and play all-night rounds of strip poker, truth or dare, and naked twister. Warning, the consumption of alcohol may make you think you're whispering when you're not, is a major factor in dancing like a retard, may cause you to tell your friends over and over again that you're in love with them, also may cause you to think you can sing. Alcohol may lead you to believe that ex-lovers are really dying for you to telephone them at 4 a.m. Alcohol may make you think you can logically converse with members of the opposite sex without spitting. It may create the illusion that you are tougher, smarter, faster, and better looking than most people, and it may lead you to think people are laughing with you. Alcohol may cause pregnancy, and it also may be a major factor in getting your ass kicked. So what are you waiting for? Stop hiding and start living with tequila.
And next, there are 3 different types of creatures to shoot at. Each type has a different way of trying to kill you. First, there are Yelbillion dogfighters. They just shoot at you and kill you like normal fighters. Next, there are space guppies, which shoot out little smart bombs at you that follow you wherever you go. Firebombers shoot out little firebombs at you, which are very evasive in their movements, rendering them difficult for you to kill. Because they are so evasive, the best way to kill them is with Inviso. Just become invisible and run over them. Go after them in this way rather than trying to shoot them. You'll be more successful.
To save my soul, I can't get a date. My baby's got a tune on Channel 8. White eggs and Western movies. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby loves the Western movies. I call baby on the telephone. Tell her half of my head was gone. I just got hit by a red big brick. There's that for reminding me it's time for Melrick. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby, well, Mr. Dillon, he rolling out a hobo cheese. Jim Martin, Jim Bowie, and Sugarfoot all have guns and will travel. Move me back by Mountain Town. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby loves the Western. Here's the story of the Central Wagon Train and cars. A broken arrow has broken my heart. Jefferson drums with the restless guns all died, my baby, and the fight was won. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby loves the Western movies. My baby loves the Western.
And that is Tom Waits from his release Swordfish Trombones with 16 Shells from a 30-06. The Olympics were before that with their great tune Western Movies, and we started this all off with the Living Marimbas and the instrumental Mexican Joe. And until you and I are back together again next Monday, always remember that I, Christopher Maynard Bopst, host of this music-loving program called The Bopst Show, I wish each and every one of you every good thing.
bounce around the block and I slide back out the side.